So right now, this is a metallurgical microscope. This microscope allows us to see some really interesting features on the piece of the Roswell material, Art's parts, that we haven't seen before. So let's see if I can have Tim come around to the other side. I have it set up so there's a camera here, so you should be able to see what I'm seeing on the microscope here.
Okay, now I'll tip it a little bit.
Yep, let's see if I can zoom in just a little too, make it easier for people. So there it is. We have a very small sample. This is the minimum amount of zoom. The very interesting thing, though, is that when I zoom way down in on it, here's the next zoom, you can start seeing some morphologies on there. Sorry, multitasking is hard.
And we're probably going to put these up online, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
So the new thing that I found since I've been here is when I get to the maximum zoom, there are some places on here where you start to see these little fibers. They're like 1 micron diameter or less.
There. And I'm not sure if this will show well.
And it won't show up, but if you give me a second, let me pull up a picture on my laptop and I'll share screen for everybody.
Oh, okay. Oh, because you're on.
Because I'm on Zoom on here.
Okay.
So let me share screen. Window.
I will do admit all. Okay, and hopefully it's still.
There we go. So over
Okay.
here on the right, you can see we got like a central spoke here, or central hub with all these little spokes coming out. This is the maximum zoom that metallurgical microscope is capable of producing. So the diameter of each one of these being at a micron or less, we're talking really small here. This is not the only image I have of these. I'll show you a couple others here in a second, but the first thing I compare this to, and it's a Rorschach test, you know, everybody sees what they want to see. What I see is I think of these little erasable programmable memories that are like older from the 80s. You use UV light to erase the memory. Anyways, they got all these little like gold legs that are all soldered off of the chips. And that's kind of what I saw when I looked at this. Now, I got a couple other versions of it here. There's the spokes right there again. Now, this is magnesium orthosilicate, which we have sitting here. I was trying to compare the two. This is not max zoom. This is half max zoom. So each of these little fibers, these little white lines of silicate that you see here, are actually really, really wide. Like that's like 5 to 10 microns wide, if not more. So much bigger than these little fibers that I'm seeing. I've taken a couple hours of video here, and as I go through and I do all these different zooms, you can kind of see these white fibers show up. I'll probably end up posting a video here in the next week or two, probably 2 weeks, where I've edited this down so that it's easier for everybody to kind of see like all the fibers that I'm seeing here. Hopefully Wednesday, I'm going to be taking the sample back to get tested again with the scanning electron microscope people and the XRD people. So we might, maybe, we might be able to find out what these little fibers are made of. They might be crystalline formations. They might be fiber optics. They might be nanowires. I mean, there's no way to tell yet. It's all speculation. And I would much rather know from data than speculate all day.
Awesome. Well, Jarod, thank you.
Mm-hmm.